Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I feel like I need to catch up on some things. First things first, I'm in Jamaica and I wanted to take you guys through a day of eating on a vacation because this is going to be a vacation where I guess I should watch what I say. I don't ever just go like balls to the walls when I'm on vacation because as a girl who used to have a lot of tummy issues, I don't want to not feel good. And if I drink a lot of alcohol or eat a bunch of like junk food, it tastes great in the moment, but I feel awful. And to me, that's not fun. I feel like it tastes good and I feel bad and it cancels out. So I want to show how I go about navigating. I'm not tracking anything, kind of just tracking stuff in my head, still trying to prioritize protein, trying to prioritize, good morning, fiber to keep digestion moving. If I want a drink or two, like show you, I'm gonna be honest, I love like the slushy drinks, like a mango margarita, my favorite. I think it's because I don't really like alcohol anymore. Like I don't like the taste of it. So I don't want to taste it. So want to show how I navigate kind of fitting all that in. When we travel, I like to still prioritize getting a good bit of steps in, especially because I'm gonna be so honest, at home, like I am very sedentary. I have to be so intentional about getting steps. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but like my job is sitting on my butt and my computer on my phone. So I like to get a ton of steps outside, get lots of vitamin D. And they do have a fitness center here, so we're planning to get in at least one workout while we're here. I brought 2 workout outfits, so we'll see if we get 2 in. But I've only I trained twice before we came here. We got here on a Thursday. So I wanted to try to I usually have a minimum of, I like to get in at least 4 workouts in a week. Sometimes it's 3, but usually I train like 4 to 5 times a week. So it feels nice to just move your body when you're on vacation, if you're used to moving and then you stop. I don't know about you, but I don't feel as good. So it's about, I think it's like 8 o'clock here. So it's like 9 o'clock our time because I'm from Florida. I just got out of bed. I think I've been awake for probably like 2 hours, but I was like, I'm gonna lay in bed as long as I can on vacation. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna start with I always bring my electrolytes when I travel. It helps me get in enough water and stay hydrated, especially if I am gonna have a little bit of alcohol, need to stay hydrated. I don't want a hangover. I'm 27, so I will absolutely get a hangover really easy. But I brought my electrolytes, so I'm gonna put probably like half of this in here because this is like a little baby water bottle. And I don't want it to be like, I don't know if you guys ever had these. It's 1,000 milligrams of salt or like a gram, which is kind of a lot. So it would taste like I'm just drinking straight ocean water if I put the whole thing in. But I think we're gonna go, they have a cute little like coffee place. So I might go get a coffee. I just usually get, I'll show you actually. I can get a coffee. They have a buffet place. Every time we go on our like vacations, we usually stay at like an all-inclusive because why would you not? And we usually have like a buffet for breakfast. So we're able to get some kind of like omelet with veggies and some kind of fruit for some fiber. This tastes so good. This flavor is by far the best. If you've never tried these, they're delicious. Yeah, but I'm gonna go. Oh, I guess the other update I was gonna say, but got a little distracted. So we actually got engaged. This is not my real engagement ring because I don't know if people, I felt smart for thinking of this, but I think this is normal, but I'm gonna share it just in case you're someone who hasn't done this too. But I was like, I'm not bringing my real engagement ring with me to Jamaica, like on our trip. I don't even bring it with me to the gym usually because I don't want to get it scratched. But I just have like this fake, doesn't even look like what my ring looks like. I have this little big fake diamond ring that I was like, I'll just wear this, and then it's too big because I'm reverse dieting right now, but I'm still very lean. I honestly got leaner than I wanted to as I was reversing. I kept dropping weight. So long story short, none of my rings fit. If I go like this, they're gonna fly off my hand, even my engagement ring. But I'm nervous to get it fitted because what if I gain weight and then it doesn't fit anymore? I don't know. But I just put this is like a little promise ring. Alex got me after like our first year of dating. So this one's small enough that I can like fit it on there and it stays. So long story short, in case any ladies that are also maybe newly engaged and never thought of that, I just didn't want to risk it. But I'm gonna stop yapping and I'll see you guys probably get some coffee first. I want coffee. Okay, we did get some iced coffee and put some, they only have Splenda here, so we put some Splenda. But I need to show you guys the view here. It's gorgeous. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, we're getting married today in that little chapel.
But we said we weren't hungry, and then the minute we left, Alex walks past the buffet and he goes, I'm actually kind of hungry. I'm gonna go get some food. So I think I gotta go get a shirt and then we're gonna go eat. Big boys gotta eat.
Yes, sir.
I just need to document this. We were tied, and then he beat me the first game, but I just won the second game, and I have no idea what I'm doing, so it feels really nice.
I'm trying to teach you. It's fun.
Should we go get breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me, but they have like a big buffet and like an omelet station. So I got an omelet with tomatoes, ham, and spinach, and then this little like yogurt chia thingy. I don't know if I'll eat the yogurt, but I'll definitely eat the chia seeds out of it for some fiber. Whenever we're at like a breakfast like this at a resort, I always get omelets, so I get some protein and some like nutrients in it, and like some veggies and fiber. And then the last place we went to had little like chia seed pudding, so I grab those every day. But I was glad to find something like this, because protein and fiber are the two hardest things to find when you travel. So if you can find some of it, that's what I always am gonna go for. My breakfast, I usually do something kind of normal. Lunch is definitely protein heavy, and then dinner is usually where we go a little bit more fun. And then of course he's got way more food than me. Is it good?
Sticky one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we've been sitting and I've been reading for a little bit, and he got his first drink of the day. He's been liking the Miami Vices because the rum here, and I'm a lightweight, so I'm not gonna start drinking it. So I'm just chugging a little bit more water before I get started.
Cheers.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear me, but we're at one of the little restaurants by a pool, and we got some jerk chicken, some sausage, and then I think I got like a dumpling or something. But I've already had like a drink and a half, so there's a decent bit of calories and carbs in that. I'm not super hungry, but a little bit, and I know I need some protein. So I'm just gonna pick protein. Yeah, go for it. I'm just gonna pick like some protein to have right now, because we're gonna go out to eat in a little bit. But that's like the thing that I usually do if we're gonna eat like the middle of the day, because Alex eats a lot more than me, and I don't need to eat as many calories as he does, but it's hard to get protein in. So that's the thing that I usually like snack on to hold me over.
Can't get this together. It's not cutting very well.
It's just not off. How is it? Is it good? I don't know what jerk chicken is. I think it's just spicy. Yeah, that's good. All the protein. Yeah, honestly, if I don't really drink more than like when we are on vacation, I usually drink. And I save carbs or calories during the day for that. Hashtag balance. Okay, so we just got to an Italian restaurant. We looked at the menus ahead of time and they got steak, and I'm totally getting steak. But one of my things that I do is I'll either have some of an appetizer, some of a drink, or dessert. I'm not a huge dessert person, and I'm not a drinking person, so use an appetizer. But that's usually the advice that I'll give to clients if they're gonna go out and they want to enjoy a little bit more, so they're not loading up on like hundreds of calories for drinks, appetizers, and dessert, and their entree. That's a really easy way to like totally go thousands of calories over your target. So we've got, it's like butter and bread, so I don't eat a whole lot of it. But I'll have a little bit of this, and I think we're gonna order like appetizer. And then usually I'll pick an entree that's focused on meat. So then they have a steak and they have fish, and I like steak better, so I'm gonna get some steak. Okay, we got a fat piece of steak, a cute little baby potato, and some veggies. And he's got some chicken parm. Cheers. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit. It's the next day, and we just got to the fitness center. It's actually got a lot of stuff here. It's like a hamstring curl, leg extension, leg press, hip machine, dumbbells, bunch of stuff. So we're gonna do a random little kind of leg day, kind of full body. Of course, I want to get a little bit of a delt pump before I go sit out in the swimsuit, so I'm gonna show you guys what we do. we had to rush to get to a glass bottom boat tour. It was pretty cool. I'm terrified of the ocean. I'm terrified of water. I watched too many like river monster and shark movies when I was a kid, I think. So I was just like waiting for it to be done so we could come and get some food. And then
I ordered half the menu.
I think you did too.
Yeah.
But he wasn't questioning it. I was waiting for him to be like, are you sure you want all that?
It's all you can eat, so.
But they have a drink here in Jamaica called the Dirty Banana. And it's like literally a banana. And I don't know what rum. Something
Coffee, liquor, rum.
Liquor? You just met her.
What?
Liqueur?
Liqueur.
Bad dad
It's
joke.
good.
It's yummy because all I've had today is that little baby blueberry muffin and some coffee and I've chugged a ton of water. And I need some carbs to go with my alcohol so I don't feel it a little too much. It's just a bunch of protein. Yeah, thank you. Can I have my ounce of protein? Okay, classic me. I totally forgot to film anything else. Oh, hi, Jane. I forgot to film anything else. When I want a vacation like that, I just want to like throw my phone in the ocean and like totally disconnect. So I just forgot to film anything else because I was filming on my phone. But I still wanted to make sure I could close out the video and share a couple of takeaways and what I've kind of learned throughout the year so then vacations can still feel good. I can still enjoy them, not stress about it. So the biggest thing is going to be your mindset. Vacations aren't about perfection. They're about balance. That like elusive word everybody uses. I wasn't tracking my macros or like hitting everything perfectly, but I was still being really intentional. Like I was still prioritizing protein. I was listening to my hunger and satiety cues, stopping when I was full, not just like eating for the sake of eating, stayed hydrated. So you can be relaxed and you can still take care of yourself. Like you can do both. That was something I didn't understand before. You don't have to swing between tracking every single bite and just saying, oh, screw it, I'll just start over when I get home on Monday. That is the all or nothing thinking that keeps most people stuck. So a few things that really help me. Number one, I always start off with some water before my coffee. I like to bring my electrolytes because number one, they taste good, so it helps me drink more. And then I get a little bit of extra hydration, but especially if your digestion gets off when you travel, water is gonna be really important. A lot of people just like forget that it exists. And then fiber as well. People like forget that fiber exists. Fiber is going to bulk it up and help it pass through, if you know what I mean. So very, very important. That's why I'll do things like if there's like oatmeal that doesn't have milk and I don't do dairy. Sometimes if they have like oats, chia seeds, if I can find chia seeds somewhere, great. Berries are awesome, like potatoes, sweet potatoes, veggies, load up on all the ones that I can get. If you can't really find fiber when you're traveling, sometimes I'll bring like oatmeal packets and some protein and make myself like a protein oatmeal. Obviously not at like an all-inclusive place, but like other times that I travel, I'll do that. The Alyssa's healthy oat bites, I think is what they're called. They're these like little oatmeal cookies. 2 of them is like 8 grams of fiber. They're great. Those are a really good option to recommend to clients, or getting a fiber supplement if you need one would be the time that I would say that would be helpful too. I make sure that each meal has a source of protein. So for breakfast, a lot of times it's going to be like egg whites. If they have like hard-boiled eggs, sometimes I'll eat like the most of the yolks, but like just some with just the egg whites in them. If they have like an omelet station, I'll do an omelet station, anything to get in protein and a little bit of nutrients in there. Other meals, I'll make sure I get like, I'll ask for like extra grilled chicken, or my dinners. Like I just personally love steak. So that's usually a go-to for myself, steak or some kind of fish or something kind of fun like that, because then I also know it's going to digest well for me too. That to me is personally very important, especially if I'm wanting to walk around feeling confident in the stuff that I brought and not wanting to feel like an upset stomach and nauseous and bloated and like backed up. So like the quality of the food is important to me, at least for most of them. I will have a dessert, I will have a little bit of fun stuff, but if most of the food that I eat is stuff I know is going to digest good, then I'm gonna be in a better spot. If it comes to drinks, I pick a couple that I know that I'm gonna really like. Like I said, I don't like the taste of alcohol anymore. I don't drink like just for the sake of drinking, so maybe I will get one with like a little bit more calories in it, but I'm probably only gonna have one, maybe max 2. I don't love drinking. A little side note with that. So especially if you're someone who's wanting to drink a little bit less, at least for me, like I didn't like how I felt, like my stomach, the anxiety, the hangover, like not fine. But then when it came to like drinking in social settings, I kind of realized that at least for myself, I was using it almost as like a crutch, because I felt like I needed the alcohol to like fit in and like be a fun time and like loosen up and be confident. And then I realized, okay, maybe I just probably shouldn't go to those places or be with those people if I can't like just be my sober self with them. At least that was my thought process. So I personally only ever drink like 1 or 2 times a year if we're on a vacation with something like that. Otherwise, I just stay sober and I'm a good time that way. So little note on that, because I know it's kind of like a thing now. People are kind of experimenting with drinking a little bit less. I'm never going to tell someone that they can't drink, but your body will appreciate if you drink at least less or not at all. And then whenever we're traveling, I don't always get in my normal amount of workouts, but I do try to get in like 1 or 2 at least. Like it just feels good to move my body, especially if my body's used to exercising and moving and sweating and all that. Like I still try to keep that up. And then Alex and I both love being able to just go for walks and get some steps, being able to explore a little bit. So that's something that we prioritize as well. So it's all about staying connected to how you want to feel. Strong, energized, confident, good digestion. It's not about restricting yourself. Also, just a quick shout out to Enchanted Travels. We used them for the first time for this trip, and I'm gonna be so honest, like I didn't know anything about using like a travel agency, and I thought this is gonna be super expensive and like not worth it. Okay, it's not expensive and it's worth it. At least for the company that we use, they don't charge extra for helping like book stuff. They just get paid for like from the place that they book through, if that makes sense. So they handled everything, like our flights, our transportation, making going through customs easier, the travel like from the airport to the resort, like the room. They handled everything for us. It was seriously so nice. So if you have any trips coming up, I'm gonna link them down below because it was such a great experience. So yeah, that is how I approach travel and being able to enjoy it, not have to fully be on plan by any means, but still just be mindful of like taking care of my body. It's not from a place of like guilt or restriction or fear or anything like that. Honestly, just because I love prioritizing things that make me feel good and being able to find kind of balance for myself. You can still live your healthiest life and have a drink, have a little dessert, enjoy the vacation. Hopefully you enjoyed, gave you some ideas for your next trip coming up. If you ever go to Jamaica, highly recommend. It is a great place. We're totally going back. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.